Now, Storm Team 4 with Central Ohio's most accurate forecast.
I got to go back here. I thought I heard you say something about a snowflake.
Was that me?
Yeah, earlier in the show?
Yes, it was.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But we're looking at Tuesday night. We're going to have an Alberta Clipper system. I know it's kind of late in the season for that. And air will be marginally cold enough for a few wet snowflakes to mix in early Wednesday.
All right, here we go.
So we have to
Happy
get
spring.
three snows after the Forsythia.
There you go.
So we're kind of due. It can be flurries, though. 2 wildfires burning in the hills of western North Carolina this weekend doubled in size today to more than 2,000 acres, forcing some residents to evacuate. The governor of South Carolina declared a state of emergency as firefighters battled the Table Rock fire, which ignited on Friday and was 0% contained in a section of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Low humidity in an area that has endured drought in the southeast since last fall contributed to the blazes as a storm system whipped up some strong winds, but no rain for the Carolinas through Georgia and up to Virginia. We got some rain this evening. 47 was our high, and then we dropped into the low 40s. We started the day rather chilly at 26 early this morning. Still getting kind of a drippy evening here on our fire and ice heating and air conditioning tower camera view, but we're down to drizzle and sprinkles. 43 degrees, a saturated 100% humidity and a light south wind, but it was pretty wet by mid-afternoon. A line of thunderstorms embedded in the rain, mostly south of Piketon down through Kentucky into Tennessee. A few warnings for wind. The rain is now exiting Athens and Piketon, but again, there's still some drizzle around. The storm itself is heading through the northern Great Lakes into Canada. And this is where it's snowing, in some cases moderately, from Wisconsin and upper Michigan, heading into New England. They'll get about 4 to 8 inches. That's not that unusual along the Canadian-U.S. border this time of year. But you can see the rain starting to move east and drier air and breaks in the clouds coming in from the west. So that'll open us up to some sun, but there's some very strong winds aloft, and those winds will mix down tomorrow, and it's going to get really gusty. And then a Clipper system Tuesday will tap colder air, and that's when we could see a rain-snow mix Tuesday night as temperatures fall into the 30s. Right now we're sitting in the low 40s, very little range, 41 to 44. Few upper 40s over the eastern part of the state. It won't drop a whole lot tonight. There isn't that much cold air coming in initially, so we'll wake up to temperatures in the upper 30s, not even as cold as this morning. We were down in the 20s. We'll rebound to about 54. Athens could touch 60, but as cold air begins to filter into the northern counties, for example, Bucyrus, your high is only about 46 tomorrow. But as we said at the top of the show, the wind is really going to ramp up from mid-morning through mid-afternoon, with some gusts getting close to 40 miles an hour and then dropping off in the evening as high pressure builds in. But notice where the jet stream sits. It's farther south, and the second Clipper will tap into cold air while it hits 95 to 98 in Phoenix. We will be in the 40s and then the 30s into the middle part of the week. We'll see the last of the rain move out in the late night hours. A dry day tomorrow, but some gusty winds. You can see by these arrows are pretty big. And then heading into Tuesday, a chilly start in the mid-30s, a couple of showers Tuesday evening, and then overnight Tuesday night into Wednesday morning as this Clipper goes by. You'll see green go to blue. And if the storm is a little farther north, we can see a little snow here in the morning. 39 light showers, tapering, some late clearing for the day on Monday. Again, a windy afternoon, 55. That's actually seasonable. And then it turns colder briefly midweek. But if you're waiting for spring next weekend, back into the 70s, unfortunately, with some rain and storms.